We almost came back in New Hampshire. I mean, Karen Hicks, who actually ended up running Hillary's campaign in New Hampshire, is the best person who knows New Hampshire. She's a disciple of Marshall Gantz, who is a disciple of Saul Alinsky. One of the best. Marshall Gantz is probably the best theoretical organizer today in the country. He teaches at Harvard, and he's a remarkable.
He's a big part of the book.
Pardon? He is a big part of the book because he influenced Obama's campaign very heavily as well. And Karen knew him well and did this incredible kind of organizing where the organizing was not about the candidate. They'd go to a neighborhood, somebody'd have a coffee, and they'd invite their neighbors to ostensibly talk about Howard Dean's campaign. What they really ended up is talking about their kids and the schools and what they could do to make their neighborhood a better place. So the sort of the theory behind Gantz's organizational stuff is that you get people to be loyal to each other. Yes, they like the candidate, but their real loyalty is each other. It's an unbreakable bond.
If I am for myself alone, what am I? Recognizing the interdependence of the world we live in. So that's where we're going to go now, which is building from self to relationship.
Because if they start telling you they've got 2 kids under 5 and you know, once you say come to a meeting, it's like you didn't hear me. I told you what I got going on.
How many people in this room have children? And you guys have figured out a way to sort of make it work, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm here, they fuck them.
Kids can make phone calls.
Children can be exploited, right?
And I talk about different things, they're still cynical.
Okay, but what's the point you think I'm trying to make?
Oh, that I have to bring my own personal...
Your own experience. See, draw on your own experience because you're a hopeful person, otherwise you wouldn't be here.
Okay.
And go there first. And then I would go to looking for hopeful experiences in their own lives. And so it's looking for that within. There isn't any pat answer, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But the thing about hope is it's contagious. And the more that they sense that coming from you, the more that is likely to kindle it in them. So you get the idea here? Attention, interest, exploring, exchange. Now, did Buffy get a commitment at the end?
Yes.
And the commitment was to what?
Show up.
Come to the meeting, right? Now, it wasn't just a commitment to a phone bank shift, right? Which is interesting. I mean, she invited her to come to the volunteer meeting, which is a little different. It's like it's an invitation to join us, not just an invitation to do this piece of work for us.
The first radical known to man who rebelled against the establishment and did so effectively that he at least won his own kingdom. Oh man, Lucifer! You know, Satan. Saul Alinsky. We are dealing with people who think they should rebel until they get their own little kingdom like Satan did.